Hey ladies, happy Saturday and happy day 2 of the amazing Success in Numbers group. I hope that you all have already had the opportunity to check out the amazing Brittany Kaplan's video. It was the first video posted in this group. She basically was asking you to dig down deep and figure out what your goal is. What do you want to get out of the next 30 days? That's huge. If you haven't done that, go do it. The second was mine yesterday, and it's titled Day 1, Post 1, and it was all about preparation, basically how to tangibly prepare by getting your success list together, more commonly known as a 100s list, and also how to mentally prepare by getting excited and how imperative excitement is in the recruiting game. So if you have not checked out those 2 videos, please do so. There was also a task at the end of mine, which was to make an opportunity video, upping your excitement level more than you ever have, posting it to your timeline, and then sharing the link underneath that video. So take a few moments, dedicate, and invest in your business and get that done, because the worst thing that can happen is, we already are putting a lot of time and a lot of effort into our businesses. The last thing you want is additional stress on top of that by trying to play the catch-up game. I get it. Life gets busy. Life gets crazy. Things happen that are unexpected. We're all in the same boat. Everyone deals with stuff, okay? Do what you got to do to get it done. If you want to make this work, you are the only person who has complete control over that. If it means you have to wake up an hour earlier in the morning, do it. If it means you need to stay awake an hour later at night when you get done with whatever it is you have going on, do it. Squeeze it in when you can, where you can, and get it done. And I promise you that your future self is going to thank you for that. So now that we have our hundreds list and we are excited and we have our goals set and we are dedicated to this process, what do we do with it all? Well, I'm going to tell you guys what my 3 most successful approaches are to recruiting. I'm going to tell you what the 3 of them are, how I utilize them, and then basically why it's important that we kind of mix and mash a combination of approaches when it comes to recruiting. So first and foremost, number 1 is attraction marketing. I understand that this is one of the most frustrating topics to train on, because it's kind of like unicorns and rainbows and life is good kind of approach. But listen, we have to, as business women, view our Facebook page as our storefront. And if somebody was to walk into your store, would you have negative signs hanging up on the walls or be standing there with your hands on your hips complaining about things? Or no, you're going to want it to be attractive. You're going to want it to feel good. You're going to want it to be positive. Well, that's the same exact thing that we need to view our Facebook timelines as, because that is, as an online-based business, that is our storefront. So when it comes to attraction marketing, all attraction marketing is you presenting yourself, because let's be honest, that's what we're selling here. No one is waking up in the morning and, doing a good morning stretch and saying, today's a great day to become a salesperson. Nobody's doing that. They're joining you. They're not joining unique. They're not joining the makeup. And I say that loosely because everybody has different motivations. But at the end of the day, people are going to join with someone that they feel connected and attracted to, or impressed by, or inspired by, or motivated by, all surrounding attraction marketing. You have got to make a conscious effort to keep your timeline 0 negativity. Absolutely, no matter what, you have got to put yourself in the mindset as a successful, strong business owner that this is your storefront and this is the face of your business. And you've got to present it in a feel-good manner at all times. Another thing that you could be doing for attraction marketing is giving value to other people that you may get nothing back from. Eric Worre says it best, and I try to live this in every aspect of my life, not just with the unique business, but, he said, why do I put my trainings online for free for people? Well, because it adds value. And when you give value, you will get value back tenfold. And that is so, so, so true on how I approach everything. So from an attraction marketing standpoint, when it comes to recruiting, are you doing makeup tutorials to help teach your customers, to help teach your followers and your prospects how to do things that maybe they're not comfortable doing? Are you taking the time to wish people happy birthday? Facebook makes it really easy for us. It's on your main page. It pops up in a notification. It says, you have 12 friends today that share birthdays or whatever. You click on that and then it's their name and a little box underneath for you to type a message. Copy and paste if you need to save on time. But little things like that to make the effort. Commenting on people's posts, not just liking them, but taking the time and making the effort to comment on them is huge. So huge. And these are all things that we could do to add value to people's life, to make people feel good, that will attract them to you. And unique being a huge part of you will then attract them into thinking about this business opportunity. I could go on for days about attraction marketing, but I want to keep this video relatively short, so I'm not going to. But basically, at the end of the day, it's doing things to present yourself in an attractive, positive, feel-good manner that is going to draw people into you. The second approach I have is working my booty off on my success list. So what do I do to work my success list? I basically break it down into increments. If I have connected with somebody, or I shouldn't say that, if somebody's on my success list because I already know them, they're a childhood friend or somebody that I already have a relationship with, my message to them when I reach out is going to be very different. It's going to be very casual. It's going to be like, hey girl, this opportunity literally has changed my life. I cannot even get over how incredibly exciting being a part of this company is. We really have got to get together and chat about this. It's going to be very like loose. Hey, let's hang out. In a fun kind of mannerism, because they're already somebody I have a relationship with, which means they already know me and my personality, and they know they can trust me. The second type of person that might be on your success list is somebody that is an acquaintance, somebody that you know through people, but you don't really have that trust yet. You don't really have that tight-knit relationship built. So you are going to want to take time. I would say, I don't know that there's a correct timeline, but at least a couple days to a week where you're commenting on things of theirs. You're, taking the time to make your face and make your name a common thread in their life. So, if they put a picture up of their kids, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It doesn't need to be fake. Make sure it's genuine or they'll see right through you. But take the time to do that so that you're building that rapport with them. Then I would say maybe like a weekend, you could reach out and send them a message and just say, hey, Susie, I have absolutely loved getting to know you a little bit better. I'm so glad that, whoever your common bond is, Sally, connected us together and from looking at your pictures, I think that you would be fabulous, absolutely incredible at this business that I have been so fortunate to find, and I would love to send you more information. When would you be available to chat? All right, so it's not spammy because they've seen your name and they've, seen your face, and now there's a rapport being built, and they're not going to view a message like that as spammy. And I should also make a side note here. I don't ever type out messages to people. When I say message, I'm talking voice memo, a voice message, so they can hear me. And if I don't do that, I might take it one step further and do an actual 1 minute long video and send it to their inbox. I never, ever, ever type anything out anymore unless I absolutely have to. Being able to hear you, being able to see you is hugely important in all of this. Okay, so then the third type of person that might be on your success list is somebody that you don't know, you've connected with through an online party or networking online or a group that you're in, or maybe somebody that you just sent a friend request to because you had mutual friends, whatever the case may be. This person you're going to want to kind of give a little more tender loving care to. You are going to want to take time to get to know something about this person. So same as the last situation, you're going to want to comment on their pictures. You're going to want to interact with them, start conversations, find out what they do for a living so that you know more about this person. And the more you do that, the more they're going to get to know about you. And again, that's where that underlying trust comes in and that rapport is built. Once you have that, and there again is no correct timeline, it's different with everybody. Go with your gut and go with, your instinct. We're smart. Just use your head. Don't be spammy. Once you feel like you have that rapport built and you have that trust there, reach out to them. Hey, I have absolutely loved connecting with you on here. Thank you so much. I absolutely love seeing how much you enjoy hiking and, spending time with your family. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite aspects of this business that I've been fortunate enough to find is that I have time freedom where I can invest more time and spend with my family and go on hikes when I want to and things like that. Make it relatable, connect it to them. Whatever you learned about them, use that. And then follow it with, I would love to share more of this opportunity with you so that you can get more out of the things that you enjoy. Would you be open to hearing more information about this? Chances are that's going to be a really hard thing to say no to. So it's all in the approach, all right? So look at your success list when you start sending these messages out. I always start with my warm market, people I already know, people I already have a relationship with, people that already trust me. And then as I'm messaging those people and you get those conversations going, I'm taking the time to comment and like and invest time into the cold market that's on my list, the people that don't know me, I don't have trust with, I don't have relationships with, to start commenting and things like that. So you can take your success list one step further and kind of categorize it and organize it a little bit. But at the end of the day, get out there and just start messaging these people. They're on your success list for a reason. It's because you know them somehow in some way. So get out there and start messaging them. Do not be spammy. It's the worst thing we could do in our business. One bad reputation with one person will spread like wildfire. So be smart and use your head. All right. The third approach to recruiting that I use and have great success with, I call sales sponsoring. This is when I'm doing follow-up messages with people who have purchased from me in the past and or contacting me about purchasing products now. So what do I mean by that? Well, follow-up is pretty self-explanatory. If you're not doing follow-up messages with all of your customers, you are missing the boat. This is a perfect opportunity to message someone who has purchased something from you and them say, oh my God, I love it, because who doesn't love our products? And if they don't love it, which happens like that much of the time, that gives you an opportunity to give great sales customer service and still gain that trust and work on that relationship. So you need to be reaching out to your past customers and saying, hey girl, what do you think about those eyeshadow palettes? What's your favorite color? I absolutely love the fun palette, as I call number 3. I'm so glad you got that. Whatever. High energy, excitement, makes it hard for them to come back with anything but good. And so when they do, that is then the perfect shoe-in for, have you ever considered this opportunity? If you are going to wear these products, why not get paid for it and be able to share this with all of your friends and family anyways, which, by the way, you're going to be doing just by wearing it, because these products are incredible and people want to know, hey, where'd you get that? Let's chat. I would love to share more information with you. Something along the lines of that. And it doesn't even need to be that long. I try to keep it to like a couple sentences. So always do your follow-ups. Now, if you are hearing me right now and saying, oh, crap, so-and-so bought for me like 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, whatever, however long you've been in the business, and I never sent them a follow-up message, who cares? Send it now. Say, hey, I was just going through my client base and I just wanted to take a minute to reach out. Thank you again for helping me with my business and supporting me when I was just getting started. Just making sure that, you are good with the products that you purchased, or any questions I can answer for you, or something like that. Another thing too that you could do that is really, really great is sending a handwritten thank you note. And even if it's just to say, thank you for supporting me when I was getting started in this business. that will have a huge impact on people. That you took the time to thank them for their support, which may have been minimal in the beginning of your business, might be the reason why they come back over to the dark side and consider maybe reach purchasing or having a conversation about the opportunity. So the second side of my sales sponsoring is when people approach me about wanting to buy something. If somebody comes to me and says, hey, I'm interested in, I saw your video and I'm interested in palette number 3. The fun palette, that's what I call it. You bet your butt that my conversation will mention the fact that that $49 palette is also available in the $99 starter kit. That not only gets them the product, but then gets them this amazing opportunity with it. So just by spinning a sales conversation like that, I have added a lot of people to my team. Because it helps them. It helps them. It helps you. They're getting the most bang for their buck. They could still purchase whatever products they were going to purchase from you anyways, but now they're getting paid commission back on it. And then when they start to get commission back on it and they start telling their friends and family about the excitement of these products, guess what happens? Your kidnappers become some of your best salespeople. Oh, well, yeah, I'll just get it for the discount. Become people who are sharing it and loving it with everybody. And then maybe they are growing a team now and never really saw the big picture until they had this opportunity. So whether you are approaching this from a attraction marketing standpoint, working your success list standpoint, or a sales sponsoring standpoint, there is a gazillion different approaches that we could take to reach people, to get people excited about this opportunity, and to professionally share the business opportunity that we have without being salesy or spammy or icky or any of that. So I hope that whether it's 1, 2, or 3, or all 3 combined, because that's my suggestion, take little bits and pieces of everything and use it to your advantage. I hope that this helps your business, and I hope that this gets you a good jump start on how to approach recruiting. So tomorrow I will be finishing up tomorrow. How sad. It's my day 3 already, my final day of my time frame here with you guys in the Success in Numbers group. And I'm going to be giving you guys some great insight on how to not just do these things now, but to work them into your life and into your business and into your team's life, where you can do these things successfully and consistently to maintain a really consistent and successful business. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Here's what I want you guys to do today, just so I know you're out there, you're active, and you're hearing me. When you finish this video, and when you take the notes that you maybe have taken from this video, or jot some notes down of things that you've learned from this that you want to utilize, I want you to share your top 3 takeaways, things that you can do that you're not already doing to implement into your business to make it stronger and take your recruiting game to the next level. Comment them below. And as always, I wish you all success. That is the whole point of this group. I wish you lots and lots of success. And as always, lots of love. Thanks, guys.